Well, you talked about a situation with the studio session with Wale, Diddy, and Cassie.
Yeah.
Tell your story, your side of the story in terms of what happened.
I was with Shy Glizzy. I go everywhere he go. But Wale be with us too. Wale don't got security at this time. I'm his security. I'm Shy Gangsta homeboy who protect him. So if Wale around, he under our umbrella, he cool too. Before we went to the studio, I don't know nothing, Vlad. I'm just like, I'm living in the moment. These new people I'm coming around, we been hanging around Wale for a minute though, cause Wale claimed the city and he trying to build an image anyway. So Shy and him using each other for careers. Wale had prepped us before we got to the studio. Don't look at Cassie, don't talk to her, don't record no videos or nothing, cause Puff Daddy does not play about Cassie. Like he don't even want guys around her. This, then the third. My fault, excuse me. They snuck like a studio session or something. So I was already prepped. I don't even know who Cassie is at this time. I heard of her, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just listening. I'm just the listen guy. So as I'm listening, he telling us, we get to the studio. If we fast forward to the studio, we in the studio. They in the back recording, but it's like a curtain that goes over the studio where you can't see through it back there and it's like a balcony outside of the booth where you can go out and smoke at. We floors up though. I don't know what floor we was on exactly, but we floors up. We off the ground. I just see two strong bodyguards hit the door and a guy in a black hat. I know it's Diddy after I stir, cause first of all, this building is secure. Like you can't get in this building, key fob, somebody gotta come downstairs and get you, this, that, and the third. But it was really a back door. He probably was following her or had some type of eyes on her, cause the engineer opened the door for him on some sneak shit. Now that I think about it, cause the engineer he said, I'm be back, he left out. As he left out, they came in. Like soon as he pushed the door open, they came in. It's like he held the door for them, but he act like he was leaving out, they came in. But they didn't come in and say nothing to me and Shy Glizzy. They didn't even care about us. They walked straight past us. It wasn't for us. It had nothing to do with us. And them security guards was big as hell. They'd beat us down. Like we was kids at this time. So once I peeped, it was Diddy. With the two security guards, they went through the double doors and went to the back in the studio. Now they in the back in the studio. Now this registers through my brain what Wale was telling us before we even got to this studio. I'm like, oh, they got him. So a couple minutes went past, and then all you hear is like, do. Told you we can't see, but I can hear. We hear like feet scattering, chairs moving, this, that, and the third. So I'm nosy. I go open the blind, like, Shy, come on. He like, we go open the blind. Like, we don't open it, we peeping through it. And as I'm peeping through it, I know Wale tennis shoes. I've been with him all day. Them Jones is hanging on. Like, I just see his feet. It's like some SB dunks or something. Them Jones just in the air. And they just dangling. I'm like, damn. So as they doing that, Cassie, Diddy, and the bodyguards walk out. Like, they leave out. Like, Wale still back there behind the curtains. He don't even know we came and peeped through the curtains. They still back there, though. So, like, I'm going to say 20 minutes later, they walk out. As they walk out, I seen them. I'm like, damn. So now I'm looking at Shy. Me and Shy just talking about it. Like, damn. Well, Wale didn't come straight out the booth, though. But it ain't just us in there. Everybody know this story. Wale had, like, a team with him. The engineer, it was other people in there. Like, it was even, his team was back there talking to him or something. Like, whoever he was at the studio with. Wale come out like 45 minutes later, but his shirt jacked up, like, his shirt jacked up and he just sweaty. It looked like they were doing a little bit more than recording. But we didn't even talk about it. Like, we didn't speak like, what happened to you, this, that, and the third. He was like, come on, y'all, we gone. But I can tell on his facial expression that something just happened back there, but we know what happened. I just literally, me and Shy just looked through these blinds and seen what they did to him. They hung him off the balcony by his feet. They ain't drop him or nothing. And then we just went home. So years later, I see Cassie and Diddy. She got a lawsuit. It ain't even no criminal stuff at this time. It's just like a lawsuit, civil lawsuit. He gave her some millions of dollars. I just get on my YouTube and tell the story about Diddy and Cassie. Because I know a Diddy and Cassie story. I didn't know the Wale part of him getting hung off the balcony was just gonna blow up, and it made the news. I didn't even know it was gonna go that viral. I didn't know. I wasn't picking on Wale. It's just a story, and he was caught up at the middle of it. Like, he was flying in the rest of them over that balcony he had on his Nike boots.
Okay, because Wale responded to this, and he said, I have never gotten into an altercation with Diddy. I've never been in an altercation with nobody in the industry. I've had a few close calls, but not Diddy. Definitely was made up by somebody who's just trolling and just went.
This how you know it's a lie. Because he'll say somebody that was just trolling. I got pictures with Wale. I was like, Wale used to be out with us. He wears chains, pull up to the club. He don't got no security guards. He not gonna get his chain taken because I'm there. Like, I done been with John Wall, Wale, and Shot Glizzy all at the same time. They cool because they know Ant dead. Like, I'm just a different breed at that time, at that point in time in life. I'm just running off drugs, and I live by this pistol at that time. So it's like, I'm already respected out here in the world. So, like, at least in DC, ain't nobody gonna run up or do nothing or try nothing because I'm gonna get 100 years. I was the fall guy. But he just made it up like he didn't know me. Long story short, Wale came to my DMs after that story broke and tried to become my friend. Like, he talking about Mark, I don't even know who Mark Rubin is. He talking about Mark Rubin, Meek Mills. He got videos. Let's leak Meek Mills and get off that topic, bro. Like, he was basically trying to be my friend and push it under the rug and say the story was not real, but he was trying to be cool with me. But even before we got to that point, I told you I was rapping in 2015. I dropped a mixtape, but I was into it with Shot Glizzy. He wrote me, he DM'd me on Twitter like, I see your mixtape, that on fire, this, that, and the third. He Wale at this time with the buzz. I'm like, well, help me in my career. Let me get a verse from you. He told me, no, he can't give me a verse because Shot Glizzy gonna feel some type of way. So basically, he picked a side. So I let Wale be who Wale is. And years later, I just told the story, and he tried to become my friend. But it's like, bro, I know you ain't really my friend. You try to be my friend to make me push this story under the rug and keep your credibility. Wale got pride issues for real. He like a female. If he don't feel the initiation from a person, he talks so much. Like, when Cassie and I ain't recognize him or know him, instead of him just taking as a young guy don't know you, he took it personal like a female. Like, he doubled back on him. Like, what you mean you don't know me, this, that, and that? Bro, nobody know you. It is what it is. But he tried to be my friend. He tried to leak Meek Mills. He tried to do way more than leak Meek Mills. This how I knew him and Meek Mills was into it. It was CIAA weekend. Shot Glizzy was going to meet Yo Gotti. Meek Mills was out there too. They was on dirt bikes. They was riding dirt bikes. I was on the tour bus. I was sleepy. But the week before that, Meek Mills must have used to press Wale behind the scenes and some MMG shit. Because Wale was trying to tell me, Wale don't have no friends, no shooters, no guys, no nothing. So he'll try to use Shot Glizzy resource. I'm thinking he's just playing. I'm looking up to Meek Mills at this time. This hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished time. Meek Mills that guy at this time. He started telling me some shit like, yeah, because if you do this to Meek, do that to Meek, this, that, and the third. First of all, Meek in the moving Trump. And I was just in the studio with Meek, me and Shy. Like, I fuck with Meek at this time. Like, I ain't doing that. I ain't even listening to that shit. And it's Wale. Wale don't got no street cred. Basically, Wale just want me to crash out. So he knew he was going to see CIAA weekend, and Shy was linking up with Yo Gotti and Meek Mills was going to be there. He tried to get me to do something to Meek Mills or something. I don't know. I'm going to leave that at that, but this how I knew that they ain't like each other, though. They was just faking because they was under the MMG umbrella. He was just telling me things that Meek was saying about him and doing to him, but Wale is soft as shit, so I understand why Meek was pressing him. Wale not even from Washington, D.C. He might be here on the visa. Trump might deport his ass.
Okay, so, I mean, Wale called this whole thing preposterous. Now, if Shy Glizzy were to get interviewed about the same topic, you would say that Shy would tell the same story about Wale getting dangled by Diddy's bodyguards?
No, because Shy loyalty is to Wale. Shy won't even... Shy sneaked this Mia Songs XXL magazine, changed his profile picture to the guy who allegedly killed my best friend. He do all subliminals. Shy never get out and speak on one of these situations because Wale is homeboy, but if you hook him up to a lie detector test, we'd know the difference. Like, he just a lie. He a lie for, but Shy ain't gonna say that. He ain't said nothing. You see, he ain't come out and say it wasn't a lie. It was a lie. Shy Glizzy is against anything I do. So anything that downplay me, even if it's a lie, he gonna run with it. But Shy know what was going on. Wale know what's going on. Wale is in my DMs. We was cool for like a week after that, like trying to be my friend. Like, imagine me putting this room out on you and you DMing me and we cool and you giving me your phone number. I got Wale's phone number after the story. You feel what I'm saying? He want to be cool with me to make the story go away, but it's my time to shine now. We ain't on no Wale shit.